What I'm about to show you is the fastest and the most effective way to land clients in the next 7 days. You won't need to post more content, you won't need to do any cold DMs or cold emails, and you won't need to run ads. This is the actual method that helped me land my first few clients when I started out 3 years ago in the high ticket space as a copywriter. The method is actually pretty simple. You find the people who are urgently looking for your help. You connect with them, discover what they are going through. You tell them that you can help them, book an appointment, close. If you are someone who wants clients from social media today, urgently, then hear me out for the next few minutes. I'm going to show you how to find 50 potential clients who are looking to buy this week. If you don't know me, my name is Achal and I work with service business owners to help them close consistently 5K to 10K clients from social media. And this is one of my favorite methods to help my clients keep a booked calendar. So let's dive deep into it. So, quality lead generation. How do we find 50 potential clients actively looking for help this week? So, this is the exact process to find people who are actively struggling, actively searching, actively asking for help this week. Not someday, not after your brand grows, not after you post more reels, this week. So, what are warm leads? Warm leads are basically actively struggling people and someone who trusts you. Now, they are not people who have followed you, they are not people you added randomly, they are not people you cold message. Warm leads are prospects who are actively struggling and showing buyer signals online. That's the people who make buying decisions urgently. And if you have a predictable way to find these people, reach these people that your competitors cannot because they are hiding, that's when you make the most money. So, the more warm people in your DMs and network, the higher the rate of appointment bookings. Now, before I move into the framework of how you find struggling people online, this is one rule that I follow, which has helped me convert at a higher rate than most people with a following. So, I actually help coaches and service providers, also freelancers, to land clients consistently online. So, everyone who is a coach or any kind of service provider, they are my target audience. They are the people I can help them grow their business. But still, I do not add most of them. I select the very few people I know are gonna convert sooner rather than later. So here's the rule I follow, and this is the rule that you should be following as well. Stop adding random people as friends or connections. Even if they are technically in your niche, do not add friends from there. Do not prioritize suggested friends section to grow your connections. Yes, if you are just starting out on Facebook, you have 100 friends, 200 friends, then in that case, you'll not be able to add a lot of people. Facebook won't allow you because you don't have a lot of friends. So you can only add mutual friends. In that case, yes, prioritize as many people as you can add because as your following will grow, you will be able to add other people. But for most of the majority people who have around 800 plus friends, for them, this is specifically the rule that applies. The kind of people that I'm going to show you in the method I'm about to explain, add those people in your network because their chances of getting converted is much higher than just any other person in your niche randomly. So, this is the warm lead engine and it has 3 steps. So the first one is you need to create a niche down list. Step 2 is you search using this list. And step 3 is simple. You collect and add struggling people in your spreadsheet or Notion dashboard, whatever you find comfortable in. Now, let's move on to step one, which is creating a niche down list. Now, the first question you're going to ask is what is niche down list, right? So, this is a breakdown of your niche in 5 categories, giving you dozens of specific ways to find struggling people where your competition isn't even looking. It's a cheat sheet of basically search terms and keywords to find struggling people faster than ever. So, I'm actually going to be using the example of a fitness coach, a weight loss coach, to show you what I mean by a niche down list. Now, basically, it is a structured brain dump where you break your broad niche into 5 specific buckets. The first one is mechanisms, which is methods that they have tried. Second is categories, like types of people. Third is micro problems, which is basically specific struggles. Fourth is consequences, like deeper issues. And five are really weird combos. And this is the best part, because if you nail down a very good weird combo, your sales will explode. I'll show what that means in a few seconds. So, say we are going with weight loss, okay? So, you're breaking it down into 5 buckets of specific things related to it. So, it's not just one list, it's 5 separate lists that cover every method people try to actually achieve weight loss, every type of person who struggles, every specific problem they complain about when it comes to weight loss, every deeper consequence they face, which is weight loss is a desire, it's an outcome, but there is a lot of factors why people gain weight in the first place. So, if you actually think about the consequence and why people actually gained weight that they now want to lose, you're going to actually open up a bigger area of people where you have never even searched. And every weird combination of identities, this is one which I'll tell you about. So you're literally sitting down and writing out everything related to your niche across these 5 categories. These become your search terms to find people in hidden, low competition spaces. So now let me show you what it looks like for a weight loss coach. And you're going to do it with me, okay, for your niche. Now, first, let me show you why we are breaking it into 5 buckets, because your ideal client exists in multiple places online, and most people are looking in max 1 or 2 places right now. So, bucket one is mechanisms. So, they are in groups about diets that fail them, right? That's the mechanism. Say in categories, it could be like moms, entrepreneurs, pregnant women. Okay. Micro problems could be posting about specific symptoms like bloating, belly fat. I'll go in more detail. Then we have consequences like, about hormones, metabolism. We can also go into deeper health issues, which are not like they don't need medical attention to cure them, but they do exist. And combos like menopause and fitness is one of the very classic combos that can help you stand out and get a lot of leads who are struggling and actively talking about the problems, and your competition isn't looking there. So, by creating these 5 buckets, you're mapping out all the different places your ideal client shows up online. And then you search all of them. That's how you find her while everyone else is stuck in the obvious weight loss groups fighting for scraps. Now, the first one is mechanisms. Mechanisms they have tried, like keto, gym programs, surgery, supplements, IF, blood type diet. People rant about what failed them. So, those are the methods that you can list down for your niche, methods that your ideal client tries to get the outcome that your niche provides. The next is categories. So, types of people like moms, entrepreneurs, menopause, people with menopause, night shift workers, postpartum, etc. Micro problems are very specific complaints when it comes to weight loss as a whole. So, suppose your niche is actually, relationship niche, and you talk about, finding the perfect guy. Then, when you go into micro problems, you will find them in groups like dating, in divorce groups, people who have toxic relationships. You are going to find them here. The next is consequences, which are the deeper root issues like thyroid problems, low metabolism, stress eating. So, you will find a lot of weight loss ideal people in groups with anxiety and stress related. And most people will not look there. The next is weird combos, which is menopause and weight loss. I already told you. Alcohol and weight gain. That is a super good combo. There's a client, he was an expert in blood type diet, and he knew that if you actually have diets for, according to your blood type, then your fitness level will be higher, you will be stronger, you will be fitter, you will have more focus, more productivity in the day, you will have a fulfilled life. Well, that's not very interesting when you talk about it online, right? So, we saw that when you have actually diets which is according to your blood type, you can also have weight loss. And when we connected the two, it blew up. There were a lot of people who wanted to lose weight, but they wanted a new way to do it. We gave them blood type diet, and when we combined the two and we entered into groups to find people, we got 100 to 200 people interested in just 24 hours. So that's what weird combos are about. So now it's your turn. Create these 5 buckets for your niche. These become your search terms to find buyers in hidden places. Step 2 is search using this list. Now you've probably created your niche down list, and since you have, now it's time to actually find and see what you need to be doing when you search. How do you know that which lead is good? How do you actually find them? What kind of bio signals they send out? So I'm going to show all that in the live demo. Let's go. Now, before I start, we need to understand where to hunt for these warm leads. Facebook groups, which is search bar and posts, Facebook comments on popular posts, Facebook ad library. In the Facebook ad library, you find a bunch of people, like you find competitors, you go in their audience, and then you see the kind of people they have attracted, and that's how you connect them. I'm going to show you in the live demo. The next is LinkedIn posts, comments, and groups. The new members section, basically, we add the newest members who have joined a very targeted group because they just joined. That means they are looking for help right now. The group threads and school community. So let's go. Okay. So now that we have understood what a niche down list is, and we have also created a niche down list for coaches. So I'm going to be showing you how we will be able to find 50 potential leads for a weight loss coach in the next few minutes. Now, since we are taking the example of a weight loss coach, we have 5 categories. I want to show what everybody of us is going to do is basically weight loss. That's it. So let's see what we come up with. So I am seeing a lot of groups here. Let's see. This is what most weight loss coaches would be doing. So lose weight. I have 30 plus 4, 60. Okay, this is the biggest group, and this is also big. Let's just start with this because this is the biggest out of the few we just watched, and let's just see what's inside. Now, most of these groups that you will see will be filled with spam. This is One of the many reasons people say that, groups are dead is because all you see is spam, and I totally get your point. But let me tell you one thing which you can definitely do if suppose all you find in your space are spam groups, then what you could do is that you could go to people, and what you can do is scroll and go to people who have recently joined the group. These are the people who are definitely interested in the title of the group, which is weight loss. And because they have just joined the group, this basically means either they are looking for weight loss themselves, or they are basically your competition. Now, these are not the struggling leads that we talked about, but on a very bad day, when you are trying to find leads, this would be the last option that you can decide to. Let's just try one more group. And this is a private group. I can't see it, but let's just go with something public. Daily weight loss tips. Again, I'm assuming some kind of spam going on here. Exactly my point. Bad group. Okay. What to eat to lose weight? Oh, this is nice. This is 2020. Again, bad group. So you get the feeling that when you go with the general power of all, like, this is what 99% people actually do in the fitness space, is they join these groups and then they are complaining that I can't find good people. Well, obviously you can't. You can just see, we only see spam. Let's just try one more, hopefully. No, 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 no. Okay. All right, let's give up. Now, if you actually know a good group where people are actually talking about weight loss in a group that's named after weight loss, let me know, let the community know. Okay, just comment below. But let's just assume that we do not. Okay, now that's where the way where the niche town list is gonna come in hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in a place where you will not see competition because it's not obvious, but you can find multiple leads looking for help, struggling for help. So in the niche town list, what I'm going to be choosing is the category, say, menopause. Let's go with menopause, because women dealing with menopause, like everyone deals with weight problems. uh okay, let's go here. Now, this is not a group for weight loss specifically, so I am assuming that I won't find weight loss stuff really quick. So let's just see: inflammation due to peri, general ache and pain everywhere, ruining my life. Okay, anti-inflammatory lifestyle. See, everybody, they are facing health problems, but they're not exactly in the weight loss category. But let's just see the comments, because the participant is anonymous. Success with GLP. And I'm also assuming that you are a weight loss coach who is going through natural remedies. Okay, that's the example we are going for. Now, I am going really slow here to kind of show what I would not do. Is I will not waste my time in this comment section again. Okay. But still, I want to show you the mistakes that most people make, and then they complain that, oh, I just cannot find anything. So there is a lot of different problems that are coming up, because there is menopause symptoms. Now, if you help women with menopause problems, then this group is your gold mine. But for example, like as a weight loss coach, you cannot. Then in that case, what I do is, instead of wasting my time by keep scrolling and put my head off, I'm just gonna go in the search bar and I'm gonna say go with weight. Now let's see if we find something. Best weight loss shot. Thanks HRD for the 50. Now this is someone with weight loss, not natural obviously, but that's a good engagement. So let's just see. I did when it okay. Your keep the weight off. Nope. Okay, no magic pill. Be careful with the shots. Exactly. I agree. Lot of side effects known. Mm, Now, this is the category of people that you're looking for, but not exactly the people you can help. Again, on bad days, these are the people that you can actually have conversations with. These are will be your leads. But I'm looking for my exact kind of people. So let's just choose another post because this is a natural part. Okay, let's see. I keep gaining. I've never been this weight my entire life. I'm fighting depression. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So we have, all right, let's just go with comments first and let's see what we find. Started taking weight loss injection. Oh, okay. Not my avatar, not at all. But I did get 15 likes here. So people do think injection is great. Okay, same. I've never been this heavy. I have no desire to do anything. Don't even know where to start. It's too expensive. Oh my God. I'm fighting thyroid issues. Oh, this is again in the niche down list terms that we had on top of menopause. Depressed, nothing fits. You can also check out groups with depression and anxiety. You will find weight people over there as well. Do not want to go or do anything because I'm so embarrassed. Oh, okay. This is cold, cold. And I am so sure not a lot of your competition could have reached out to her. That's a lot. I am too in your situation, but I do not hate myself. This is an anonymous participant, not in our control. Join a gym, start by walking, eating clean. Me too, I feel ya. Okay, so we found our first set of leads. This is the first lead. Okay, Pamela is your first lead, obviously. 50-50 chance. This is the second one. We got the third one. Um, Abigail, then we got the fourth one, Becky. Perfect. Set small goals, look at your diet, won't let your kids talk to themselves. You are worthy. Oh, that's so cute. So nice. Okay, check out on YouTube. She's amazing. So many workout videos. Okay, people are helping each other. They're so cool. All right, hi, twin. Again, the next lead. I literally know what you mean. I would make sure doctor address thyroid issues. Okay, okay, okay. Again, good luck. Don't give up. Keep me updated. Same here with type 1 diabetes. Okay, diabetes. Oh, that's also one of the categories we could go for. Lost the weight, it came back, not moving again. Okay, perfect. Next lead. So we already found like 10ish leads. Also, the people who have liked this post, these are also the categories of people that you would want to be in contact with. Okay, all these like Becky, Laura, like Laurie, sorry, we just found out they are also struggling. So all these people again. So we already found like 20 people in your leads. Okay, let's go. Let's see, this is anonymous. Okay, anonymous. So gain half bag, easy to manage. Okay, no. Just no, I hear women say like what energy. Okay, again another lead. I'm the opposite. I've lost stress to the max. I'll say intermittent fasting is key. Again, another lead. But she's lost weight, so not exactly. But if you're in the weight category, she could be like helping people with fitness and health. Then she could be that's unnatural person. Okay, let's not. More metabolism. You have to change your eating habits. Stupid. Okay. Started calorie. It works if you have to just make it work. Okay, she's actively in weight loss, so she might be someone who's interested. So I'm just going to go through this post, the whole post, so you know the psychology behind adding someone. Sometimes feel that I just look at food and gain weight. It's that easy. Oh my God. Okay, another lead here. Me too. I've never been this heavy. Another, okay, Becky, we already got her. Some people say it's cheating, but I don't care. Of course, it's cheating, but that's another opinion. Get your hormones checked, do light exercises. I'm the heaviest, sick of it now. Okay. This is the best lead of all the leads that we just found. You're not alone. Another lead. Me too. I started microdosing. I can help. Oh, that's another one, unnatural. But you can be in her network, kind of. Can you please see? See what she did. I don't know if she's a coach. Is she? I don't know if she is. Now, for example, she is. What happened? She just got people because people want to know what she did. So, what you can do is this is a very good way because it's going well for her. In the comment section, what you can do is just share in one line that I just did that with this help, with dash help, and I can help. Here, this is coal mine. I love it. Okay. I'm at the gym 6 days a week. Cardio, it's literally starting to get, I'm losing no weight. Okay. Deborah, another lead. You needed to struggle anymore. I have all natural solution. I used to, okay, I think she's a coach. But can you see one thing? I just scrolled so much. I did not find a single person in the weight loss coaching industry who is pitching in the comments. Each of these person, even the people who liked the post, this is the tension emoji, I think, the smiley. All these people, talking to all these people, each one of them is your lead because they literally sympathize with what Pamela wrote. Um, this is like a little bit lesser one, but we did find Tabby, and there was one more, I think, right? And so many hearts because people are sending their prayers to Pamela. But this again, okay, tell me, how many do you want? Huh? These are endless. 20, 30, 50, 100. That's it. That's all you will need. One group. That's it. And you know what? This is just one post. I could keep going. I could just keep going. And I'm gonna get so many people. Like, look at this post. So you're thinking about how am I gonna find leads? This is just one group. There are so many menopause groups. And we also found people are gonna be in thyroid, and you can try gut health, a very good group. There are so many groups that will be related to weight loss, but nobody's gonna be the inside because people don't know that they can search here. So instead of the normal weight loss groups, search here. And we already found, 50, 100. How many people do you actually want? All of them are in the ideal client of a weight loss coach. I think I should stop this training and this demo now because we already found so many people. But I'm going to keep going to show you that if you cannot help menopause people, like you just help men, not women. In that case, there are other groups where, it'll be men dominating. So just think in that direction. But I guess we can just stop this demo now because I think the needs are we already found. But still, I'm going to keep going and give you more perspective and more angles to think about because here's where the fun is actually going to begin. So let's go. Now, let me tell you one more thing because finding leads for this was way easy. You will never run out of leads. Can you see that? Can you see why this is so, so powerful? And I can do this with all the niches, even the most boring and most common niches with the niche down list. Now, I want to share one more thing before I move forward is can you see how this post is not just a gold mine for leads, but also for your content? Because what did you find here? I have never been this heavy. I have no desire to do anything. Don't even know where to start. It's too expensive to join a gym. This line, I have never been this heavy. I have no desire to do anything, is marketing gold mine. Imagine if you use these phrases in your content, in your messages, in your sales pages, in posts that you post about in other groups. If you talk about this stuff, people are going to relate to you. If we also go to ChatGPT, for example, to write content for us, they will not be able to write what this these people are writing. This is I would literally copy and paste all these lines into a doc, put them in ChatGPT, tell them to learn from my avatar, and then just put out posts that will wreck the world of my ideal clients when I post them. So that's another additional tip. So let me recap what we just did. We just found a gold mine by not like looking where other people are not looking. Okay. Next is we went into the groups. We are actually, instead of just scrolling and going for through post by post, and that is why most of your competition will not be in those groups, because it's not easy to find such posts without like actively just searching for them, or you just accidentally find such posts. In that case, you go in the search bar, you search the term, and then you say go to the post and find out people. Now I already gave you menopause. This is just one group. I'm gonna be finding leads on Clockwork. You can literally find 100, 200, 500 leads if you go this way. Now, one more question that a client was asking when I was showing her that she can go to, say, groups like postpartum or pregnancy or menopause, because all of these people, they want to get fit, they want to have their weight under control, because women are women. And she was like, I do not know how do I help these kind of people specifically. I don't have that expertise or the experience. In that case, what I replied to her was, you can always partner with someone who is an expert in this. You can always have professional doctor's opinion when you are helping these people. You will always have the opportunity to learn and grow. You can always have free calls with the people you just saw struggle with, to actually do research on this avatar before you feel confident to pitch. Okay. Now, let's say postpartum. I'll show you one more example. These are the kind of people that you want to search for. Now, you might be thinking, if I approach these people in a private community, I will be banned because I'm not allowed to DM these people. Obviously, let's just see it in uh, no promotions, no DMs, or something, something, I think. Yeah. So, in that case, what do you do? Well, that's what I'm about to show you after this live demo is done. But in a nutshell, I would not cold DM people ever. I never cold DM, but these will be the kind of leads that you would definitely be wanting in your network. Now, let's just try something really weird. Say dads and fitness. No, I find that's a shot in the dark. Father, no, wait, dads and weight is better. Let's not go dads and fitness. I'm just shooting in the dark more. I already found 500 leads for weight loss, but let's just see. If you're still watching, then I'm pretty sure you want to know what else I'll do. I think I just clicked on this niche. Oh, this is so sweet. Okay, move on. Oh, see, hot dads over 30 physique. Let's go. 500 comments. Now, if you are a dad who is also a fitness coach and watching this right now, that's pretty good engagement line to post in other groups or on your profile. Just an idea. Okay. Okay. Dads in fitness. Oh, all these people, they are already in fitness. This will be a good group. Bodybuilding and weight loss. Oh, I didn't think about bodybuilding and weight loss. That's also good. Now, if you are a male who is a fitness coach and you're like, I don't want to deal with menopause and um, postpartum because I don't have a lot of experience there. Okay, great. Bodybuilding. Let's go and search, because otherwise I won't be able to find anything. What did you do to lose weight? Perfect. To post something here like, how much weight are you planning to lose in the next 3 months? If you post something like this, that's an idea, then you will find people who are in the weight loss journey and you will be able to have conversations with them. Best fat burner you've ever used. I like this. Let's go. Heartbreak. Wha- Heartbreak. That's nice. That's a very good niche, by the way. Like I told you, right, that you combine blood type diet and weight loss, and my client literally blew up with sales. If you combine heartbreak and weight loss, I'm telling you, the number of leads that's gonna come to you with your content, amazing. This is how you get data of your clients pre-workout from my experience, calorie being cheated, being cheated on, caffeine and nick. Oh, that's a bad one. No sugar, depression. My ex-boyfriend. Wow, that's a lot of heartbreak stuff. This tells me that if I search heartbreak and weight loss, I'm gonna find some golden nuggets. But I'm gonna leave that to you because I think I've found a lot of leads already. All right, so let's get back. Okay, so this was my way of showing you how you find potential clients again and again and never get tired of them just by searching in the right place. So, if you have actually nailed down your niche down list and you have thought of every possibility of your ideal client, then you will never be out of leads because your competition will not be searching in those groups because they are not obvious, but your ideal client is definitely in those groups. And now let's get back to the presentation where I'll show you the way to convert these leads now. Thank you. Okay, so now you know how do you find leads who are actively struggling and are looking for help to buy from you this week. But there are two skills that most coaches do not have. Even if you see leads who are talking about their struggles, they are venting online, you don't know if they're going to convert. And then you waste time on people who are never going to buy. The second skill that most coaches don't have is building trust without killing the sale. Suppose you found the correct person, but you pitched too early, you waited too long, you had no idea what to say, so your message gets ignored. So here's the question. Do you want to spend the next 2 weeks figuring this out? Or do you want to wake up Friday with 50 warm bios ready to approach and close? So if you do this yourself, week one, you spend 18 hours finding leads, you start DMing, you figure out what to say. Week two, you realize half were wrong, you try again, waste another 18 hours. Week three, you finally start booking 1 to 2 calls. Yes, it is possible to book 1 to 2 calls in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and your calendar is still gonna be empty for 3 weeks. Or I do it for you. Here's what I'm offering: 50 warm bios delivered to you in 48 hours, plus the exact approach to book appointments with each of them. So, what you get is 50 warm bios, not just struggling people, they are ready to invest. Their names and profile links, what they said online, so you know their exact pain and what state they are in, the psychology behind each lead, like what will build trust, what should be done for this particular lead, how should it be approached, versus versus what will kill the sale. And then personalized DM strategy for each based on where they are in their buying journey. I'm not just handling I'm not just handing you 50 names. I'm doing the hard part. Filtering for people who are ready to buy, documenting what they said, mapping their psychology, giving you the exact approach for each. You're not going to guess. You're not going to waste time. You're DMing buyers with a strategy that is going to book you appointments. So here's what it's going to look like. Monday, you pay $500. You have 50 warm buyers plus approaches by Wednesday. By Thursday, you start DMing. Next week, 5 to 10 calls booked Easily. Even if you are the worst appointment setter, 5 to 10 calls you will definitely book. And industry closing rate is 25%. Like that's the worst case. So you have 1 to 3 clients closed in the next 10 days. Now here's what I'm going to do. I know you're watching this and thinking, but how is it going to work out in my niche? Will it actually work for me? Would they be buyers? I'm not sure. I don't know how it's going to look like. Like I don't like DMing people, or I don't know what needs to be done. Fair question. So I'm going to show you. Comment or DM me leads list right now, and I'll send you the details of this offer. Plus, I'm going to show you two sample leads that look like from your niche. You will see the person's name and profile, what they said online, why they are a warm buyer, the exact approach I'd use to book an appointment with them. Then you decide if you want the full 50. Now, I can only handle 15 to 20 of these sample requests because I'm customizing them literally hand by hand for free. So once I hit that, I'm going to cut it off. So DM me lead lists if you want in and you want to see if the sample leads offer is still available. So if you're serious, actually serious about filling your calendar this week, then drop leads list below or just DM me now. So looking for clients in the next 10 days, see if spots are available. Comment or DM today. Thank you for watching.